Hello ladies and gentlemen, Azmodan here, and I'm bringing you episode number 12 for Let's Play Skyrim. If you remember from last episode, we did the first third of the entrance exam for the Thieves Guild. So, I'll show you the other 2/3 of it. Now when you come down here, just make sure you get the conversation of them going, and then come back here to the shadows. Otherwise they'll just stay there until you get closer. Make sure you sneak because they will attack you on sight. Just hang on a second, I'm just going to get this. And there we go. Now, just as a quick little thing about the fighting, I'm not doing the greatest so far due to the fact that the sneaky characters are the worst fighters for the first little bit of the game, and they don't really become too overpowered until you get the top perk from the sneak, the dagger perk I just got now, and also the gloves from the Dark Brotherhood. Anyways, as you notice, this one's going to come across here, sneak up behind him, and slice his throat. And just take his stuff. Oops, didn't want that. Okay, now, that guy over there, he's not going to move. So what you do is you take out your bow, shoot it into that wall, and he'll go investigate it like an idiot. And you'll just wait for him to move around or give you a chance to stop moving. He'll end up running across there, so best not to go too forward too quickly. Now I've also noticed sometimes this guy will go invisible. Don't know why. Now time to pull out the steel sword. And now just time to loot him. Iron shield. Okay. Now time to bring that out. Now, you come across over here. There's a bedroll you can sleep on. But when you come across this little section, you'll actually have to jump down because you cannot lower that bridge. When you do, you have two options. There's this gated door over there that will lead you up a pair of stairs right to the Ragged Flagon. Or you can go that way, which would be a roundabout way, but it actually ends up more lucrative. I prefer to actually unlock this and then go down to the other way. Only due to the fact that, this will actually get me more experience for lockpicking, which is handy for sneaky characters. And I am royally sucking at this right now. There we go. So once you do that, come over here. Now, watch out for this trap right here, because that will end up putting two spears right into this side as soon as you open that door. Just unlock it, and you'll be good. Now, open here. You can go into sneak here. There is a rat over there, but it all depends on how confident you are fighting an almighty rat. And it just goes slice, and he's dead. Open here. Now, don't go barging in here if you're a sneaky character, because if you look right there, where I'm pointing, there's actually a guy sitting down up against a wall. He has inhumanely strong unarmed attacks. So the best thing to do with that is, again, take out your bow, fire it up against a wall, he'll go investigate, and you just sit back and watch him move around. And once he has finished doing all this, he'll actually give you, I don't know how that worked, but apparently I just somehow slit his throat. Anyways, when you when you kill them, loot them, and make sure you get these gloves. Good for the last part, which I'll be explaining once I get to the Ragged Flagon. Now you'll come up here. There's a few pots and pans. You can take the cast iron pots, but nothing really else. Not even this hoe. And you come up here. You'll find a beheading block with a nice iron battle axe. You can take it if you want. I prefer to leave it just for the effect, because you can never put one back there. And there's now a lowlife, which looks like he has a Christmas hat on. Anyways, loot this one as well. And make sure to read the beggar book, because it'll increase your pickpocketing. And remember that door unlocked? Well, there it is right there. So like I said, and that's where you need to go. So, but if you come over here before you do that, you can actually lower this bridge. So you now have a shortcut back and forwards to the top. So come down here, open up the Ragged Flagon. Oops, wrong button. Might as well put that away. And fine, bring you off talking to all these people.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard.
And of course, they have to be talking about you.
Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What did they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Ursi Honeyhand, and Hailgun. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How do you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Will I get a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Now, if you go onto any of these topics, he'll actually tell you a very
Here when you're done.
simple way of extorting them. But you don't need to do that to get that option. Pretty much when you're doing this, there's two main ways to collect these debts. One is to walk up to them and start a fight with them, usually just by talking to them without doing what is needed to get the extortion option. And the other is, well, extorting them with a couple things here and there. I'll be doing the extorting way because, well, it's just easier, and you don't want to really do an unarmed fight when you're doing a sneak character. It's a pain in the ass, really. So the first thing you need to do is come over to the Be in the Bard, even though that purple stump is really freaking me out. So far, in my game, that seems to be the only purple stump. And you just come into here and talk to Talon J.
What do you want?
And just say, you might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Okay, now you just come over here, talk to Kirava.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, I never will. Now get out.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
And there you go. All done. And that's the first out of the 3. And then you come over here to the Pond Prawn. Take out your weapon. Come over to this weird urn. And just go to town attacking it. You just keep attacking until it finally breaks. Like so.
Just pay them, Bercy.
Talk to him. That was from Brynjolf. Get the message?
I can't believe you did that. You people are monsters. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Take your coin and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone.
Okay, that's 2 out of 3. Now you come over here to Helga's bunkhouse, which is right here. Going to sneak around here and grab the statue of Dibella. Talk to Helga.
Please, don't hurt me.
So should I drop this statue down the well?
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
There you go. You have all 3. Now, alternatively, you could have, unarmed, basically done a brawl with him with your fist, which those gloves you would have picked up from the guy you killed earlier would really help. Also, if you're a Khajiit, that would really help too, due to the fact you have claws. But I prefer to do the other option. Just easier. Okay, now you just have to run back to Brynjolf. So, running through the sewers, or the Rataway I should say, back to the Ragged Flagon. Okay, come over here and you'll have to find Brynjolf. Sometimes he's sitting here, here. This time he's all the way up here.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Personally, I would have preferred 300 gold. What's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is your outfit isn't doing too well, true?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Is that enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
Alright, I'll be ending the episode here. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.